Hey everybody, it's Paige and welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. Today's video is going to be yet another makeup declutter. Today we are going through my bronzers and my blushes. I was going to include highlighters, but I think my highlighters deserve their own dedicated video because I take highlighters very seriously. So today we're going to be going through this bronzer drawer here. We've got my more like high-end kind of blushes here, and then my more affordable drugstore blushes down here. So we have 3 drawers to go through today, but like I said, we are starting out with the bronzers. I did want to quickly mention, I know my nails look a little bit rough. It was actually a funny story. I went to go get my acrylics taken off just because I kept hurting myself, and they were just getting really long, and so I went to a new place and I was like, hey, like, can you take these off and, you know, just do clear polish? And they were like, yeah, sure. Somehow things got confused and I ended up with chopped off nails, that like acrylic nails that were chopped off, and then they sanded down the acrylic and gel polish but left it there. They just like sanded off the clear coat, so it was still red and sparkly. And then they took regular nail polish, not gel or anything, just regular nail polish that was red and sparkly, and they painted it on top of my grown out gel and acrylic. And then we ended up with snowflakes on our nails and silver glitter, and it just turned into a whole mess. She was really sweet and I did not say anything. I just was like, thank you so much, you know, here's your money, I'm gonna go. And then I ended up going to a different salon immediately after and having them take it off for me. So my nails look a little bit rough. They're definitely very damaged, but I feel a lot better not hurting myself with my nails as much on accident. So anyway, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. And let's go ahead and get started. So in this drawer we have bronzers. We have high-end and drugstore bronzers in here. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing a lot that I want to keep, so we'll see how this goes. To start things off, we have some Ofra bronzers back here. Let's go ahead and take a peek at these. So I have these ones from Ofra. I have an affiliate code with Ofra. You guys can use code PAIGE for 20% off. So here we have this blush and bronzer duo. This is in the shade Unit. This is so pretty. I don't really see myself getting rid of any Ofra products today, but we will see. We have another blush and bronzer duo here in the shade Crew. I love this peachy blush. Absolutely stunning. And then we have this little duo, which is like a satin bronzer and a shimmery bronzer. This is in the shade River. This is part of a Samantha March collaboration. So those 3 bronzer duos are staying. Next we have this one from e.l.f. This is the Fiji Matte Blush and Bronzer Duo. I kind of want to keep this. What other e.l.f. bronzers do I have? I guess I have the Primer Infused Bronzer, which I would probably reach for over this. I also have the Putty Bronzer from e.l.f. So I'm going to keep these 2 and we will declutter the Fiji, is it Fiji? Yeah, Fiji duo. Next we have Milani. This is absolutely fantastic. This is their baked bronzer in the shade Dulce. I love this. It has a nice shimmer to it. It's beautiful. Next we have Hoola bronzer, which I have this humongous one and I have a regular full-size one, but I think I'm gonna just keep this massive one and I'll go ahead and declutter the regular full size because I don't need both of these, that's for sure. So I'll keep the big one and I will declutter the regular full size. And then last in here we have this from the Creme Shop. This is, I think this is like a cushion bronzer. I haven't tried it yet. I got this at TJ Maxx, I want to say, so I'm gonna keep that and try it out. Next we have my Physicians Formula bronzers, which if I'm being honest, I'm not getting rid of any of these. I have the original butter bronzer, this is the matte butter bronzer, and then I have the 4 cheat day bronzers. I love these, they are fantastic. I'm keeping them. Next, we have this bronzer duo, or trio actually, from Kaleidos. I actually don't use this too often, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. Then we have this one from L'Oreal, which I love. This bronzer is great. This is the Bronze Please La Terra bronzer. I love it so much. Definitely keeping that. Then we have the Undone Warm Up Bronzer. This is something I bought because of Tati, and I haven't used it since I did a video trying out Tati's like current favorites. I haven't used it since then, and I'm feeling kind of iffy about it. I'm gonna put it in the keep pile for now, but I might change my mind on that one. Next, I have a Tom Ford bronzer, which I am definitely keeping. This was extremely expensive. And then we have a couple of Morphe bronzers. So we have the shade Megastar, and then we have the shade Icon. I think Megastar is probably too dark. I'll show you like a side by side. I think Icon is definitely more my bronzer shade, this one here. So I'm gonna keep Icon and I will declutter Megastar. All right, then we have Glowish by Huda Beauty. This stuff is fantastic. I have it in the shade 01 Light. I really want to get it in the shade 02 just because I feel like I could use a little bit deeper of a shade, but this still works out fantastic for me. I really enjoy that bronzer so much. Then we have Hoola Glow, which is shattered, and because of that I don't use it, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. Then we have Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega bronzer. This is a classic. I feel like I can't get rid of that, so that one is gonna stay as well. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Let's see. I have a Believe Beauty bronzer back there that's really nice and I want to keep it. I have a couple of these Revlon Skin Lights bronzers. These are fantastic. I just, the one that I used a ton of it, but it broke several times. So I ended up tossing that one and I'm going to open up a new one, but I have two of those because it's literally so fantastic. Then I have this from Laura Mercier. This is really old. I think I need to get rid of it. This is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Bronze 03. I really love this for a bronzer, but this is several years old. So I think I may purchase the full size. I actually think I have one of the full size shades. This is in 04. You can see I've used this quite a bit. I think 03 suits me a little bit better, but I can get away with this one for now. So I will use this one until, you know, I'm ready for a different shade or whatever. Then we have the Huda Beauty. This is like the cream bronzer in the shade Light. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. I'm keeping my Charlotte Tilbury. I have a couple of Fenty bronzers. I have her powder bronzer as well as her cream bronzer. I have an Hourglass bronzer. I have a little mini Fenty bronzer. And then I have NARS Laguna. And I have two of these e.l.f. putties. Are these the same shade? Tan Lines and Honey Drip. So there's two different shades. I'll probably keep both of them just because I think both of these shades suit me. One is a little bit more cool toned and lighter than the other, so depending on what I'm looking for, I'm going to keep both of those. So there's still a lot of bronzer in here. I definitely didn't do too good. I decluttered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bronzers. I know that wasn't great, but there's just nothing else that I want to get rid of or feel like I need to get rid of. So that was the first drawer. Hopefully we can do a little bit better with blush. All right, so for blush, we kind of have stuff all over the place. Oh boy, there's stuff everywhere. So I guess I'll start with these Natasha Denona products back here. So this is the Love Cheek Duo. I love this thing so much. It's absolutely stunning. I'm definitely keeping that. I also have these Duo Glows. I don't know if they sell these anymore, but I have two gorgeous shades and I'm gonna keep them. I don't even care. I love Natasha Denona so much. Those are staying. I do have this Kylie blush. It's really pretty, but they don't sell this packaging anymore. She like reformulated and repackaged her stuff. So I'm gonna keep the new one, and I'm gonna go ahead and declutter the old one since you guys couldn't even get it if you wanted to. I have my Patrick Ta blushes here. I love these things. I'm definitely keeping them. I also have my Hourglass blushes. Again, definitely keeping these. I have a Glowish blush. This is really, really pretty. I recently picked that up, and I definitely will be keeping it. And then I have a Blush and Glow duo from Natasha Denona. I feel like I could get rid of this. I don't think I'm gonna use this very often, so that one's gonna go. Up here I have some cream blushes. So I have this Fenty cream blush, which is so pretty. I have a Rare Beauty cream blush, which I have never used before, so I need to use that. I have a few other cream blushes from Rare Beauty that I will be keeping. This little Nude Sticks cream blush is such a pretty color. This is in the shade Sunset Strip. I definitely want to keep that. And then I have these two little mini Benefit Cha Cha Tint and Posy Tints. I probably won't really use these. Like, I don't know. I have other cream blushes that I think I would use before these, so I'm going to declutter both of those. I also have this cream blush, which is an Hourglass blush stick. Oh gosh, this is such a pretty color. I am definitely keeping this. I really like that formula. Back here, I have a few Ofra blushes. We have these duos. This one is from a Samantha March collab. This is Chicklet. Such a pretty color. And then this is the blush in Cosmo. So fun. I am definitely going to keep those. This Nabla blush is absolutely stunning. This is in the shade Truth. That's gonna stay. MAC Peaches is gonna stay, as well as this Charlotte Tilbury blush. This is a really pretty kind of like cool toned mauve color. This is in the shade Pillow Talk. I have this blush duo from Jouer, which is so pretty, but I just never use this. This is the Rose Gold blush duo, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that. I have some Benefit box blushes, which I don't ever use these. I have their blushes and palettes and stuff, so that's usually what I reach for over these, but I'm just gonna take a peek. This one, Dandelion, I can definitely pass this one along. I have it in palettes, and I'll just reach for the palette if I need to. This one is so pretty, and I kind of want to keep this single because I love the packaging and I love that specific product. We have Georgia, which again, I already have that in palettes. And then we have Rockateur. This is so freaking pretty. I want to keep it, but I feel like I should get rid of this one. So I'm going to get rid of Rockateur because I'm pretty sure I have it in a palette. I'm going to keep California and Georgia. Next, we have Pat McGrath. This blush is freaking beautiful. This is in the shade Nude Venus. 10 out of 10 would recommend that. It's gorgeous. I have a KVD blush. This one is in the shade Foxglove. This is really pretty. I'm also going to keep that. And then I have a bunch of these NARS blushes, which I don't think I'll get rid of any of my NARS ones except for this one. I don't really reach for this too often. This is the Adoration Dual Intensity Blush. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter that one, but I'm going to keep all of my singles as well as my Orgasm blush. I have this one from Tom Ford, which I am keeping. This was very expensive, very bougie, if you will. So that can go back here. I have all of my Buxom blushes. I don't think I have any duplicates, but let me check. So we have GOA, Dolly, Mykonos, which is probably my favorite shade. We've got, I don't know how you say that one, Havana, and Ibiza. So those are all like individual shades, no duplicates. Then I've got a ton of Laura Mercier blush as well. So I need to go through those shades. And then I have a Lawless blush, which I'm definitely keeping this Lawless blush. It's so pretty. This is in the shade Soft Nectar. So for Laura Mercier, we've got Peach, which is probably my favorite shade. Then we've got Passion Fruit. We've got Guava, Fresco. This one is so pretty. It's like super sparkly. Then we've got Strawberry, another stunning shade. Then we have Sangria. We have Watermelon. and Bellini. So none of these are duplicates, and because of that, I'm gonna keep all of, oh, I just stabbed that one. Because none of them are duplicates, I am going to keep all of them because I absolutely love this blush formula, and they are just so freaking stunning. The colors are, so all of those can stay. Again, I didn't do absolutely fantastic in this drawer, but at least I got some out of here. I decluttered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blushes from this drawer. So this one's not going to be as much volume decluttered as last time, as yesterday's video, which if you guys haven't seen my last two declutters, or my last few declutters, I will link them down below. I got rid of a ton in yesterday's video. Now we have my more affordable slash like drugstore blushes, so I'm gonna scoot you guys down and we will go through this drawer. There's no organization to this, so it kind of is what it is, but that's okay. All right, so to start things off, we have some e.l.f. putty blushes. We have 4 different shades here. We have this one, which is Bora Bora. We have Bahamas, and we have Turks and Caicos. These are all gorgeous shades that I will definitely use. And then we have this one, which is Caribbean. This is beautiful. I don't really have a lot of blushes like this, so I figured it would be cool to keep this shade. I also have these from Sephora collection. These are really nice, but they are a bit older, so I think I'm gonna declutter those two. I have this one from Morphe 2. This is such a pretty color. This is in the shade Wish. I'm going to keep that one. Oh, I have another putty blush. This one is in the shade Tahiti. So I have 5 of those e.l.f. putty blushes. I have some Morphe cream blushes here as well. We've got Leave a Comment, Verified, Sweet, Racy Pick, and another Sweet. So I have 2 of the shade Sweet, so I can keep one and declutter the other. I have this from Believe Beauty. This is a cream blush. This is getting pretty old, so I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter that one. We also have this from Flower Beauty. This is the Gel Crush Lip and Cheek, like, stick. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. I have another Believe Beauty blush. This is really pretty, but again, it's pretty old. This one is in the shade Tropical Sunset. So I'm gonna declutter that one as well. Then we've got some Pixie blush sticks. So let me take a peek at these colors. I don't know. I think I'm gonna declutter these 2, and I'm just gonna keep the light pink one because that's probably the shade I would use the most. Then we have this cream blush from Maybelline that I really need to try, so I'm gonna keep that. And then any other cream blushes? Cream blushes, I'm pretty sure this is a cream blush back here. This is from Undone Beauty. I didn't really like this that much, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe I liked it when I tried it, but I don't really have a lasting impression of this, so I think I'm gonna declutter that. And then this is also a cream blush. I recently bought this. This is from the Creme Shop. This is the Cushion Cheek blush in the shade Je ne sais Coral, I guess is the shade. So I'm gonna keep that one. So here are my cream blushes that I'm keeping. I have these L'Oreal blushes. These are fantastic. Oh my gosh, this one is my favorite. I've used it so much. This is in the shade Blush in Riviera, and then I also have this one, which is super sparkly and fun. This one is in the shade Blush in Saint Tropez. Both of those are for sure gonna stay. I have some e.l.f. putty blushes, not putty blushes, some e.l.f. primer infused blushes. So we have Always Peachy, which is a really fun, very peachy colored blush. We have Always Cheeky, another gorgeous shade. And then we have Always Punchy, which was recently in my everyday makeup drawer, and I love that. I have these Believe Beauty ones. This one is High Tea. This looks super shimmery, so I think I'm gonna declutter that one, but I'll keep this one. This is a really pretty peachy color. This is Creamy Peach, but I'm gonna declutter High Tea. Then we have a little Ofra blush. This is in the shade Rendezvous. It's a really, really pretty color. Kind of gives me fall vibes. So I'm gonna keep that. This is really nice from Wet n Wild. This is a blush and highlighter duo. It's the Hello Halo blush lighter. I'm gonna keep that. It's in the shade After Sex Glow. Then we have a couple of Morphe blush trios. We have Pop of Peach and Pop of Fuchsia. They're both really pretty, but I'm thinking I can get rid of these actually. I kind of want to keep Pop of Peach. Let me see if they still sell these. I can't remember if these are like new or old. So I only see one on their website and it's sold out. So I'm gonna, oh God, sorry downstairs neighbors. I just dropped my phone on the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter both of these since I don't think that they are still available. We have this CoverGirl blush. This is so good. I love this blush. This is the Peach Punch blush. Definitely keeping that. This Sephora blush is amazing as well. This is part of the Sephora collection. And this is in the shade Love Child. We have a Milani blush in the shade Luminoso. I love this formula. I really want to get more shades because this is just fantastic. And then we have some of these e.l.f. bite-sized blush duos or face duos, and these are fantastic. I have Cantaloupe, Guava, one of these is Watermelon. This one's Watermelon, and then this one is White Peach. All of them are great. I'm keeping them, so. Oh, and I forgot about these. These are Odin's Eye. Oh man. These are from Odin's Eye. I'm not really sure what the price point is for Odin's Eye. But let's take a look. So we've got Sweet Peach. Whoo, that is purple. Very pretty. Then we've got, oh, this one is stunning. Ripe Papaya. I definitely need that one. Then we've got Apricot Girl. Definitely need that one. Then we've got Little Jasmine. This one looks a little bit deep for me, so I think I'm gonna declutter that one. Then we have Water Lily, which also looks a little bit deep for me, so that one's gonna go. And then we have Sweet Tulip, which again looks a little bit deep for me, so I'm gonna declutter that one. And I guess I'll keep this one, Sweet Peach. So I'll keep 3 Odin's Eye and declutter 3. So here's everything that we're keeping. Now let me show you the collection of things that we are decluttering from these drawers. We went through this pretty quick. Maybe I'll add another drawer in. We'll see. One second. Alright, so here's everything that we are decluttering from my blush and bronzer drawers. I feel like I did pretty good. Definitely not my most, you know, like I said, it's not my biggest by volume, but I did get rid of some stuff and cleared out some products so that I can focus on what I love and what I want to use. So all of these are going to be going. I'm very happy with this. I think for today's video, we're just gonna have a bit of a shorter declutter. I know, but tomorrow is gonna be a super long declutter because tomorrow I am doing lips. We have a lot of lip drawers. Let me go ahead and show you my lip drawers. So here's the first one. Lip balms, lip scrubs, that kind of thing. Then we have this one, which is like lip glosses. And then we have this one, which is lipsticks and other things. And then we have this one, which has liquid lipsticks and, again, some other random things. And I have a ton of lip products in here. This isn't supposed to be a lip drawer. This isn't supposed to be anything, but it kind of just became a lip drawer. There's like random stuff in these drawers. There's some lip products in there. I also have a ton of lip products up here that need to be looked at and gone through. So tomorrow we're doing lips, which is going to be a super juicy video. So it's okay that today's is a little bit shorter, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.